The Atlanta Falcons are quietly making a strong case for being one of the most underrated teams in the NFL this season. With a solid 5-3 record, they might not have the flashiest reputation, especially when compared to some powerhouse teams, but their wins speak volumes. They've already secured several key victories in their division, putting them in a great spot as the season rolls on. They've triumphed over the New Orleans Saints, taken down the Carolina Panthers, and even defeated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, not just once, but twice. Winning within your division is crucial, and the Falcons are proving they know how to do just that. By stacking up these early wins, they're setting themselves up nicely for a potential playoff spot. These victories can be game changers when the playoff race gets tight, showing that the Falcons understand what it takes to reach the postseason. Sure, their record may not be perfect, but they're demonstrating that when it comes to the games that matter, they show up in a big way. Before we dive deeper, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more NFL content. Let's aim for 250 likes on this video. One of the most impressive moments for the Falcons this season came during a thrilling Monday night showdown against the Philadelphia Eagles. Taking down a team that's always in the playoff conversation speaks volumes about where the Falcons are headed. That win wasn't just luck, it was a bold statement. It showed that the Falcons can compete with top-tier teams, even while still figuring things out week by week. It wasn't just about scoring more points. It was about rising to the occasion in a tough primetime game. While the team isn't fully polished yet, they're learning how to win, which makes them a dangerous contender as the season progresses. These wins outside their division highlight that the Falcons aren't just focused on dominating their rivals, they're ready to take on the whole league. The Falcons' offense is packed with talent, which is a big reason for their competitiveness this season. At the heart of it all is running back Bijan Robinson, a dynamic player who can do it all, whether it's running between the tackles or catching passes. Robinson is a threat every time he touches the ball. Complementing him is Tyler Allgeier, a powerful runner who excels in tough, short-yardage situations. Together, they form a 1-2 punch that keeps defenses on their toes. Then there's Kyle Pitts, who is finally starting to shine like the star he was in his rookie season. After struggling with inconsistent quarterback play in the past, Pitts is back as a key target in the passing game. Wide receiver Drake London is also growing into a reliable weapon, while Darnell Mooney adds speed and playmaking ability downfield. With Kirk Cousins now under center, the Falcons finally have a quarterback who can maximize their talent. This group has the potential to become one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. However, as good as the Falcons' offense can be, they still have some inconsistencies to iron out. Kirk Cousins, while a steady presence, has had his ups and downs. One week he might throw for over 500 yards and multiple touchdowns, and the next he might struggle with turnovers, like in the game against the Seattle Seahawks. This unpredictability has made it hard for the offense to find a rhythm from week to week. Part of the challenge comes from the Falcons adjusting under their rookie offensive coordinator, Coach Robinson. He's still learning the ropes, and the offense is going through some trial and error. As a result, some games they look like a high-powered unit, while in others, they might lean too heavily on the run or make questionable play calls. Moving forward, the key will be finding more consistency, not just from Cousins, but from the entire offense. The Falcons have found themselves in several close games this season. While they've pulled out some victories, there have also been missed opportunities. A highlight was Cousins leading a perfect game-winning drive against the Eagles, proving they can step up under pressure. On the flip side, they've experienced tough losses that could have easily gone their way, like the game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, where a couple of key field goals cost them the win. One frustrating moment came during their matchup with the Kansas City Chiefs, where a missed pass interference call on Kyle Pitts ultimately cost them the game, which they lost 22-17. This serves as a reminder of how slim the margins can be in the NFL. While the Falcons have stayed competitive, those little details, like a missed call or a late-game mistake, have held them back from fully capitalizing on their close games. The strength of the Falcons' offense lies in its balance, making them a team to watch as the season unfolds. The Falcons have one of the most dynamic duos in the league, with Bijan Robinson and Tyler Allgeier, each bringing a unique style to the field. Robinson is incredibly versatile. He's just as effective in the passing game as he is in the run game. On the other hand, Allgeier is a bruiser who knows how to grind out tough yards when the Falcons need them the most. This balance keeps defenses guessing, unsure whether to prepare for a power run or a quick pass from the backfield. The passing game is just as exciting, powered by the talents of Kyle Pitts, Drake London, and Darnell Mooney. Pitts is back to being a vital part of the offense, using his skills to create mismatches against defenders. London is steadily becoming a reliable target, while Mooney adds that big playability, especially on deep routes. Together, they add another layer of threat to the Falcons' offense. However, while the offense has shown promise, the defense has been a concern. One of their biggest struggles has been the inability to consistently stop the run. Despite having talented players like Grady Jarrett, David Onyemata, and Matthew Judon on the defensive line, they've often been gashed by opposing running backs. It's not that they lack talent, it's more about consistency. One drive, they might shut down the run, and the next, they're getting pushed around. This inconsistency puts extra pressure on the secondary, leading to tough situations. On a brighter note, the Falcons' secondary has been a standout area thanks to some impressive performances. A.J. Terrell has been solid in coverage, and safeties Justin Simmons and Jesse Bates have been exceptional. Bates, in particular, has been a playmaker all season long, whether it's forcing fumbles, picking off passes, or stopping big plays in the open field. His ability to read the game and make crucial tackles has been vital for the Falcons. The challenge remains that no matter how good the secondary is, if the front seven can't stop the run or pressure the quarterback, the defense will struggle. This has been the story for the Falcons so far. If they can get their defensive line to perform more consistently, this defense has the potential to improve. They don't need to be elite, just solid enough to give their offense a chance to win games. Looking ahead, the Falcons are in a strong position with their quarterback situation. Kirk Cousins may not be the long-term answer, but he's more than capable of leading this team for now. He brings valuable experience, and while he has his ups and downs, he provides stability in a position where the Falcons have struggled in recent years. Behind him is Michael Penix Jr., a young quarterback being groomed for the future. At 24, Penix is a bit more mature than your typical rookie and has been learning from Cousins, which should help him develop into a solid starter when the time comes. The Falcons are setting themselves up for success both now and later. With Cousins leading the charge, they have a shot at making a playoff push this season. When Penix steps in, he'll be surrounded by experienced players like Pitts and London, which should ease his transition into a starting role. Now, it's all about maintaining momentum and addressing some defensive issues. If the Falcons can shore up their run defense and find more consistency on both sides of the ball, they could become one of the surprise teams in the NFC. What do you think? Can the Falcons make a deep playoff run this season? Do you believe Michael Penix Jr. is the future of this franchise? And how do you feel about their chances in the NFC South? Let me know in the comments below. Stay tuned for more Falcons videos, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.